Previously on Backpacker Diaries.
I decided to make a little bit of a detour and check out the crater lakes. Pelicans just came right over to me. You could probably see a few snowflakes trickling down as well, so it's a bit surreal. Today's May 20th, 2017, here at Fish Lake in the Fish Lake National Forest here in Utah. And it was the type of morning that left some frost on my tent. Ended up packing up my stuff before breakfast or coffee and scooting on down the trail to the first sort of sunbeam, and that's where I find myself now. And you might notice behind me across on the other side of the lake, there is the access to what's called the Fish Lake High Top. Higher country over there, it gets up to 11 and 12,000 feet. And as you can see, there's some snow up high, but that's definitely a route that I look forward to exploring in the future here on the other side of the lake. I just bought some new shoes, some new running shoes. There's some Ultra Lone Peak 3s. So in the spirit of testing out my new shoes, I added some miles on last night. On my way to the Crater Lakes area, I came up on several blowdowns, made it up to about 9,400 feet before turning around and following a faint trail, maybe an animal trail, down to Fish Lake. And today I plan to get up on the ridgeline, following that ridgeline for some time to the south before dropping down again and camping on the southern side of the lake. Quite an amazing chorus of shorebirds this morning as well in that first hour of light. Not just pelicans and ducks and Canada geese, but yeah, a variety of others too that I'm not sure how to identify. Also heard some larger animals, some deer, some elk splashing around in the lake after I got into my tent last night. So definitely some abundant wildlife here. My breakfast is about ready, so I better get back to that and see how I go. Caught sight of a bald eagle here. Checking me out, I think. It's gonna take more than one eagle to pick me up, though. Been following along this Lakeshore Trail and made it up to the top of the ridgeline, and I'm gonna be headed up to Maitage Mountain right after I pass through this gate behind me. Came upon the hawk's nest that Rick must have been talking about. Not sure if it's still being used, although there is a hawk squawking nearby. Oddly enough, there's actually a park bench that was built down here. It's at the end of a switchback on the trail that heads up. Not seeing the hawk approach the nest. Maybe it's shy when it sees a potential predator like me nearby. But yeah, quite obvious at the end of one of the switchbacks, especially if you look up after seeing a park bench like that one. I've made my way back to the lakeshore here at Fish Lake, and a really pleasant breeze, nice and sunny, and there's even some evidence of beavers. Several of these smaller trees that have been chewed off, so I'm wondering if there's going to be a beaver dam somewhere in the near future here. Further south along the trail, in addition to the smaller trees that have been apparently chewed off by beavers, there's some larger trees as well. That were chewed down, and also what looks like perhaps a beaver residence right there out on the lake. So apparently they can do their fishing from there.
On the next Backpacker Diaries.
I'll be making my way around the south end of Fish Lake today through one of the oldest living organisms known to man. Then I'll be making my way along the west side of the lake. Well, that was more than a little bit embarrassing. Asked nicely, hey, can I come back and pay you back later for these nachos?